guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to react to Tiffany aka Miss New York and Tango reunited after 13 years. I was very excited for the simple fact this was a very popular show back in 2007. I loved watching Flavor of Love. So when New York got her own shows, I was very happy for that because, you know, like New York is the queen of reality television. She's entertaining, she's feisty, she's very outspoken, you know, she makes great TV. So I watched both season 1 and 2. The reason why there was season 2 is because Tango dumped New York on the reunion show. He dissed her when he was supposed to be engaged. He walked away from New York. He was done. And New York picked him over Chance. So basically he dumped her because he didn't like New York dissing his mom. So check this out.
I sat back and watched New York disrespect me. And I watched New York disrespect my mother.
What are you talking about?
And I can't fly, it's over. This is what you, this is how you gonna disrespect my mother? I don't play that. And you gonna turn around, you gonna diss family, diss me?
Yes, I do.
It's a wrap. Nobody respects my family.
I'm done. I don't even give a
Watching this is like it was from yesterday. And it's interesting to see two people who had such a dynamic event take place on national television reunite after 13 years. So let's see.
So that's how things ended. What's it like for you now to sit here next to Tiffany?
First, I gotta tell you, that's actually my first time actually watching that.
Really?
I avoided, like, seriously. I felt hurt and I did something on that show that I wish I could have done differently. That's not the way that should have went down.
So was you caught up in your feelings?
No, Tango. I love the fact that like you defended your mom. You were justified in your actions.
I was a young man, not really in tune with his emotions at the time.
Okay.
And I think me and her, we were kind of caught up in a lot at the time, and we had a lot more talking to do, and we never got a chance to do that kind of talking. But one thing I will say this, if you don't mind me, is the thing that really bothered me, and I really didn't understand this until I spoke to my mother, is that I perpetuated something that I would have preferred people in my community not to see.
Okay, let's keep watching.
This was a beautiful black woman, and I'm a black man, and I didn't want the world to see that. Now that I look back on that, especially in this current climate, that's what really bothers me.
Wasn't Tango's mom a black woman too? You know, you do something wrong, you deserve what's coming to you. Black, white, green, it doesn't matter. There's always consequences for your actions.
Tiffany, how did you feel when he dumped you on the reunion special?
That's a perfect word, because that's what exactly you did. Looking back, I was very hurt, very shocked. I didn't see you pulling away from me because we did spend a long time together without the cameras. So I felt like we were on a good page.
I mean, I understand her being hurt every time, but come on now, let's be real. Why was she shocked that Tango didn't want her anymore? After seeing that she dissed his mom. That's the exact same reason New York kicked off Onyx for talking crap about her mom, Sister Patterson.
This last chain is definitely not for you, Onyx. May I tell you why? I heard some news today. Don't have to tell you where I got my information, but I did get it. You had the nerve to disrespect my mother's fate and call it fake. I don't know who do you think you are. I don't care who you think you are. Not only did you disrespect my mother, but
like she won't put up with guys talking crap about her mom. So why should guys put up with her talking about their mother?
But to hear you sit here today and say, you know, you wish you would have handled things differently, I can't fault you for the way you handled things back then because there was a lot going on. I don't think you should hold your head down. I think you can hold your head high because, like I said, it was just a really weird experience for the both of us.
Mr. Boston, you were at the show as well, too. Were you shocked when he did that?
No.
He gave me a little bit of a heads up.
You should have warned me then, Tango.
He wasn't going to warn you, just like how you didn't warn him before you watched the show. Like, didn't you think that he was gonna watch this show and see everything you said?
I saw some things that I wish you would have told me.
Like what? I don't even remember.
The things that was said about my mom, which
I don't remember saying anything
I know,
about his
but
mother.
see,
I
here's the thing.
swear I would not lie.
Girl, you did. It was said. Like, I don't know how you can say you don't remember. You did say it. It's on camera. You can pretend all you want that you don't remember, but it's on camera. And that's the reason why he broke up with you.
What did you think she said about
I guess
that?
Vivica A. folks didn't watch the show.
Nothing.
there were comments about things such as my mother's weight and things such as
No,
that
never
got
that.
back. I heard the audio.
But I never said nothing about her. That's all I'm saying, Tango.
How can you vehemently deny that you didn't say anything about his mom when it's right there on camera?
So, Tango, do you think, like, looking back,
Yeah.
what was wrong with you just maybe pulling her to the side, like, yo, I really care about you? Did you say this about my mama?
I thought it was all Hollywood.
You know, watching back on the episode, New York was very harsh on Tango's mom. We also not just New York, but Sister Patterson, New York's mom, talking a whole lot of mess about his mother. They attacked her age, and New York attacked her weight and said she's like a brick wall, plain and big and boring. And she also said she would rather have Chad's mom, Claudia, as a mother-in-law than Tango's mom, because at least she knows how to apply makeup and look like a female. And she doesn't look like she lives in the kitchen for food. Like, this was fault. Like, honestly, I don't blame Tango for reacting the way he did back then. She disrespected his mom on national television. She deserved to be dumped on national television, in my opinion. And this wasn't the first time New York did someone's mom on national television. She seemed to have this habit of always after someone's mom. First, it was Whoop's mom on Flavor of Love Season 1. And second, it was Delicia's mom on Flavor of Love Season 2. And when Delicious watched the show back after it ended, she was very mad and she wanted to fight New York because of it. It's one thing to have beef with me and talk smart about me, but don't go after my family. You know, that's just unacceptable. How many people would like it if their family was bashed on national television?
I was heavily invested.
I admire Tango for being man enough to apologize, and I think New York should also take responsibility in her part in this. She should have owned up her part in it and say, yes, it was not right for me to disrespect your mom like that, and I am sorry. She should have apologized as well. You know, and sometimes, you know, you need to put your ego on the side and admit when you're wrong.
When's the last time that you actually saw Tango, Tiffany?
It's been a long time. I don't think I've seen the Tan Man. Yeah.
You gonna go there?
Yeah. All the
Alright.
way.
What was that nickname?
Tan Man.
Where'd that come from?
So when she would get frisky on the phone, that was the name she gave me.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
But do you remember my favorite body part to you?
I'm gonna let you handle that one.
Okay.
Go ahead. She like my ears.
Ears? I was expecting more than ears, but to each his own.
And she did.
Was she tickling him a little bit for you?
Listen, man, when it was good, it was extremely good. And I can say that much.
What's your favorite memory of Tango?
I feel like the time he came to the house from the time he left, he was there for me. I remember him doing his last confessional, his last interview, and saying, don't fall asleep because I'm going to come and join you in the bed.
Tango looks absolutely the same. With anything, he looks better than he did back then. I remember back then he said he was 27 when he was on I Love New York. So now he must be about 40 or so. But he looks even better than he did, you know. He didn't age at all. This man is fine. And New York looks great too. Her hair, her makeup, and her sense of style overall looks so much better than it used to be.
And those are moments that didn't make the screen. Those are private things that we shared. And we really gave it a shot.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't anything fake about it.
I agree.
You have such fond memories of her and you speak so fondly of her. Would you say Tiffany was the one that got away?
can see that New York has matured over the years, and it looks like she's at a great place right now.
Goes that far. I would say that.
Tiffany, how do you feel that your relationship with him changed you? Were you heartbroken?
I felt more wounded all over, not just my heart. I think I felt stomped on because there was no heads up. And I just felt like I had no warning. I had to really process that and deal with it, and it wasn't easy.
I mean, I get it. Like, I understand how New York felt when Tango dumped her on the reunion show. You know, like anyone will be hurt, you know. I mean, like, I'm not trying to invalidate her feelings at all.
But over time, I've learned how to forgive you. And I heard you even do, you know, some slanderous interviews about me. And I've forgiven you for that even. You know, you really went on a tirade about me and our relationship and how it really didn't mean anything to you and how you like women with bigger asses and all this.
Tango looks a bit embarrassed. When New York called him out on the digs he made at her when the show ended, like, this shows growth and maturity on his part. Oh, did I say that? Like, he was angry at that time, you know, so that's just how he felt at the time. So now I can see that, like, he has matured, he has grown, he's at a different place in his life. Like, he's not the same person he was 13 years ago.
Yeah, I caught wind.
See, there she remembers some stuff you said.
Yeah.
Like, of course, she would remember him slandering her name, but not when she disrespected his mom. I was disappointed in her because she played the victim. You know, she didn't own up her part into this and apologize on her part. Tango did own up his part into it, and I feel like Tiffany should have done the same thing. So I don't like how she played the victim and denied everything.
Now that definitely is the case. Honestly, if anything, I would have stayed away from talking about you. I would never do that. I'm just not a.
Yeah, he's gonna play cute because you're here, Viv.
Come
But
on.
like I said, I heard that, and as time went on, I moved on and I got over it. But I'm not gonna lie, it's good to see you here today. And just to let you know, for the record, my ass has grown at least 4 sizes since then.
So Tango, what's going on with you now? Are you dating anyone seriously?
Oh yes. I'm happily involved at the moment.
You happy?
It was awesome to see how they have grown personally and mentally. It's great to see how they interacted with one another. I really admire them both being very mature and talk about everything. It shows how much they have grown and evolved since 13 years ago. They're not the same people that they were back then. I just find it really interesting, you know, for two people who have such a dynamic event take place on national television, you know, coming together and actually like communicate without being explosive. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much guys for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.